Hello again, everybody. You got me and Jay Hazen 11. That's going to be one of our club members here in the task force. Yes, that's the name of this club. Look at how stacked this team is, you guys. Gotta really hand it to one of our members, Francisco. You've got this Yoshi right now that is stacked on the shooting, ladies and gentlemen. But we also have our Luigi, who's just a really good all-around build. That's going to be from Jay Hazen. And we got, I think that's Crimson Knights Bowser. It might be, actually, no. That's going to be another Bowser, though. Thank you so much if you are in our club, the task force, everybody. And so let's get this match underway of Strike. My friends, this is going to be nice. So, of course, the task force in red right now. I love Rosalina, right? That's like my character of choice, I guess you could say. I am going to be the number 1. So, of course, Jay Hazen playing with me online right now. So that's going to be that number 3 player right here. Hopefully, he doesn't mind me pointing out and saying his name so much. He's on blast right now. I did tell him that I recorded this, though. So, early pressure right now on the field right here. So, this is from me. And look at that. They near steal, then attempt at goal, but of course getting squashed by the green, my friends. So we now have that stacked up Yoshi, and again with that high shooting, that's really nice. It's something that I value, but Yoshi just all around like kind of innately has some decent stats too. So DDC, you see that club right there, that player 5, wonderful on the dodges right here. So now trying to get everything back into our control and just kind of, sometimes you have to like really handle the mental side of things rather than just the mechanical, you know, that physical button pressing and all that. And so with that, sometimes it's these opportunities, you know, where you just see us freely, and that didn't work out to my favor, I guess, but I was actually looking for the team tackle and ended up team tackling Jay Hazen into the goalie. And so not wonderful, right? So we do have the strike orb, unfortunately not heavy on items. We did have 1 green right here. Gonna go ahead and use that up, unfortunately, so it is a little bit better maybe to just go ahead and score the first goal of the match. That's the task force right here. And so we may just go ahead and skip these. That's fine. So look at this, man. Boom. We're not gonna skip it entirely, I guess. This is commentary in post. I'm just trying to sort of think about this. Like, it's been a while since I played the match, and so just trying to keep this fresh, right? Like, we don't know what's gonna happen and whatnot. So look at this. We now have some fancy footwork right there. 1 to 3, 1 to 3, and they will get that nice tackle on DDC, but we will pay it right back as that Luigi right now. Again, that Luigi's gonna be more of the all-around build Luigi, and so we're looking at most of the other characters on our team, and not that Luigi's bad at this, but most of our other characters are heavy on the shooting. I mean, look at this Yoshi, dude. It's just stacked up, and again, I would encourage everybody to kind of go back and see the beginning. I know a lot of people, when I was live streaming, they were interested in that Yoshi build, but look at this. Rosalina gonna get in another goal right here for the task force, here in the red. So that's looking pretty nice. Solid goal, and we still do have that strike orb. We just don't have items to really back it up. So right here you see Jay Hazen with that early pressure. This is looking nice. I was trying to create a defense right there as that number 1 player for him, but of course you saw that we got shelled to death, you know, the shell madness, right? So here I'm gonna go ahead and take him off his back, and everything else is, you know, kind of standard up until this. We just got to see what we can do with it. So I create a little bit of a defense there. It's going to give them an item block. So that's the negatives, right? Like it is really good defense, actually, because I definitely took a person of interest, I would say, off the situation. But like we say, you're trading off with the items and things. If you just like go womp crazy, you know, tackle crazy, it's not always going to go in your favor. There is a certain stamina associated with it as well. But here we go. It looks like black team there, DDC. They were trying to make something happen, but notice this. So we go ahead and we got the hyper, and so it looks like that will be blue on blue, I believe, right, Jay Hazen? So he's pulling off that Luigi hyper right now. I think if you're trying to like technically name them by their actual names, I think Luigi's is Spin Tornado. Somebody correct me in the chat if it's wrong, or maybe I'll correct myself. They're gonna have to go ahead with this mini game, so I don't know. I guess that means that it wasn't blue on blue, but that will still be the 4 from Luigi's Hyper Strike. That Spin Tornado looking solid. Jay Hazen, awesome. I mean, he just got the game. I think today, as I record this is June 10th. Notice that that was a little bit embarrassing on our part, right? On our showing. It's okay. Sometimes you just expect the other team to move, and that's why that happened, right? And so they went ahead and they used both of their stars right there. So this was good bait, because if you can get them to use that star, I mean, that star really is OP. It doesn't last as long as you'd probably think or want it to if you were the one using it, but hey, this is all right, you guys. So we have that 4-0. 45 seconds left in the match. Let's see what we can make happen of it. So Task Force doing really good right now, and that's just gonna add to the tally. You see Rosalina obviously upset, and who wouldn't be at this? Look at this, wonderful. There we go with some technique, a little bit of that shooting power, and oh my gosh, that was just bonkers. That was me at that number 1 with Rosalina right out the gate, gonna mushroom and also tackle. So with that, you pull that off with like precision, right? You know, because you gotta X to use the item, but then Y immediately. If they had made any movement, you know, in that time, like I had to pull that off to the second, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead, pass to Rosalina, and then hopefully get a deflection off right there. That's what I'm talking about. The task force scores with Yoshi. We got that celebration in order, my friends. This is just a stomp. It is a massacre. So there we go. We're gonna pretty much looking to be shutting them out. They could still score in 19 seconds, and especially they do have the star, they do have the strike orb. They are gonna actually team tackle boost themselves a little bit and then just not do anything with this slight maybe edge in map control or field control, pitch control, depends where you come from, I guess, and we probably wouldn't call it a map, right? I'm coming off the MOBAs and stuff. That's my shoutcasting experience previously, but anyway, that's gonna be 0. The whistle, ladies and gentlemen, the task force. Our club is insane already, man. This is early, right off the bat. Everybody's starting the game, and we are getting some of these sick goals right here, so look at that. Perfect on the opposite corner on that highlight. That's all we'll watch. Go ahead. Feel free to click an end screen on screen to see another video. If you like match commentaries like these, definitely let me know, and thanks for viewing.